Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back to the stage OSU President Ed Ray.
Before we get much further into tonight's program, I'd like to recognize and introduce one of our newest members of Beaver Nation. Let me take you back a couple of months to December 10th. In the midst of the hustle and bustle of the holiday season, we introduced Coach Gary Andersen as Oregon State University's new football coach at a standing room only media event in the Valley Football Center. During the press conference, I was the lucky recipient of one of the first pieces of memorabilia from the Andersen era, a signed football helmet. Later that day at a reception, I let Coach know that the helmet fit me well, and I also told him that I still have 4 years of eligibility. Coach Andersen quickly quipped back that the NCAA eligibility office had not yet given him approval for me to play. It's been a couple of months now, Coach, and I'm still waiting to hear from you to give me the word. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a great pleasure and honor to introduce to you Coach Gary Andersen, a true Beaver believer.
Thank you. Appreciate it. The NCAA clearinghouse is still really slow on the eligibility center, so thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate all of you being here, first of all. Our staff, myself, all the kids. We're just a very, very small part of Oregon State. We're excited about continuing to work like crazy. What happened? Did the president go down? I'm in good company, I know that, so away we go. So that's a good spot. But so anyway, there's a little bit of a controversy here. I only get 4 minutes, but let me first say this. I'm not going to get involved in the controversy between having it sitting here in Phoenix, Arizona, or in Palm Springs. I'll go to both places every year if that's where you guys want to go. So I'm just saying that. So I'm in the middle, right where we need to be. And then I just want to share a couple things with you. And, you know, our coaches went through squashing in a whole year process into about 7 or 8 weeks through recruiting. And now I get to basically explain the vision of a football program to some very important people in 4 minutes. So I'm getting good at squeezing things down and condensing them. But our kids have done a tremendous job. The vision for these young men in the program is to succeed in 3 areas at a very high level. And we're stressing them in all 3 areas. And that's academically. Our goals are simple, which all our goals are basically simple. Not easy to achieve, but they're simple goals. That's to get the football team to a 3.0 GPA. It's hard to do. Never have done that. Never succeeded in getting to that point as a head coach. We're going to get there. You know, we have a long ways to go right now to get to that point, but our kids are being stressed academically. Our coaches are being stressed academically to make sure we do all we can to when these young men walk out of there, they have a degree that's going to allow them to be able to take care of whatever they create as they move through life, whether that be a wife, children, their own family, you know, grandma, whoever that may be. I want them to be in position to be able to take a world-class education from Oregon State and apply it into their life. Secondly, from a social standpoint, our goal is to have them walk out. They're going to come to us as young men, some more developed than others, some with more opportunities than others, but then when they're with us, they all have the same opportunities, which is to be in an unbelievable environment, an unbelievable college town. They have tremendous support from the community. They have tremendous support from the student body. They have tremendous support from the athletic department that allows them to be able to continue to succeed and grow as a young man. I want them socially to be prepared to move out in life and grow from a young man to a man. And when I say that, that's an easy statement again, but when they jump out of here and they're done and football's over with, it'd be great if it was 10 years after every single one of them played in the NFL, because we'd be really good if that was the case. But that's not the case. So when they're done playing, I want them to be able to be prepared to move on and be successful again and carry themselves like a man throughout life and, again, take care of their family or whatever they decide to create. And then from a football standpoint, it's quite simple. Again, our goal is to play with the best of the best, be with the best of the best, and quite frankly, win championships. We challenged our kids this yesterday, and we had a break. We went through the first quarter of our off season, which is the winter conditioning. Our second quarter is coming up here on spring ball. Third quarter is going to be our summer conditioning, and the fourth quarter is always the season. But as we go through our first quarter together as a football team, there's many unanswered questions. Leadership is coming. It's still way underdeveloped. We need to continue to grow. We're a young football team, 13 seniors on the whole football team. When you have 100-plus kids on the team and 13 of those kids are seniors, you're young, you're youthful. That comes with some good days and bad days and some exciting times and some stressful times. But our kids have done a nice job rolling through the first quarter. I like where we are as a football team. We have a lot of battles in front of us socially, academically, and athletically. But let me just say this. I promise you this. You got a staff on your hands that there's nowhere they would rather be because a lot of them had very, very good jobs in the world of the coaching world that we live in. And they left those jobs to come to Corvallis, to come to Oregon State University because they believed in the vision that President, that Bob, that all of you have presented to them. And they're excited about the option to come to Oregon State University. We're here together. We're going to work like crazy to take care of these young men and make them succeed in all three of those areas that we've talked about tonight. And, we're blessed. We're lucky, again, to just be a very, very small part of Beaver Nation. So God bless. Thank you for having us here. Go Beavs. Thank you.